What what summarizes the day, I think, is emotion, to see these stories worldwide in how you work this human milk bank as regards this pandemic, and to see social distancing brought benefits to breastfeeding. We can see and in all countries that were presented, where there was greatest social isolation, there was more donations. And it's pretty emotional for you to tell us of the day of human milk donation. I'm one of the people who participated in that since the beginning, together in the participation, the filming. And I find all of this very emotional. As the new network is having a lot of renovation, it's a young team that is taking on these HMBs all over the world. This is of extreme importance. Only those who value their past can see their present and see their future. So this network is a network of people, like you mentioned, that have a great movement ahead. Thanks thousands of women that became donators and saved lives. Thank you to all for this opportunity of being here and on this day and going through this emotions of today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Virginia, could you control the session? Okay, debate is open. Anyone who wants to do a comment, you can raise your hand. You can open the microphone. We have a raised hand. Dr. Gillian Weaver, please.
Hello, greetings to everyone from England. Hello, Joao, and hello all my other friends in Brazil and around the world that I've seen this afternoon. I just thought I'd very quickly, because I actually have another meeting in a minute, but I just thought I'd very quickly tell you what the World Day of Human Milk Donation means to me. So I found out about it 10 years ago, so after it had started, and at the time I was working in London, running a human milk bank, recruiting donors and working with families on the neonatal intensive care unit who received the donor milk. And so I started to organize an annual picnic. And on the 19th of May, we invited donors and families who'd received milk, and it became a lovely event for us to celebrate World Day of Human Milk Donation. I think we were the first, possibly in the whole of Europe, to start doing it, but it grew and it grew and it spread, and I encouraged people throughout Europe to do more. And then last year, having started a virtual network, so a WhatsApp virtual network of global supporters and people who are experts in human milk banking, we very quickly arranged to do something to support the day. And we put together a lovely film involving messages from over 150 people in 40 different countries in support of the day. So that was very exciting. And tomorrow I'll share a link to the video that we made. And then this year, I think I've spent the last 2 months working on celebrations for this day, putting together a compilation of stories from families who've received donor milk. So every day this month, throughout the whole month, so from the 1st to the 31st of May, we are promoting a whole series of stories, a different one every day, from families who've received donor milk, what it's meant to them, and their way of saying thank you to the mothers who donate the milk, because as we all know, we can do what we we can work in our human milk banks and we can improve the technology and we can do all that we can to make it better and safer and more supportive of breastfeeding. But unless we have those donors who will donate the milk to us, then we have nothing. So it's been my great privilege this year to do this work. And again, I'll look forward to sharing it tomorrow. So thank you to everybody who's been involved in yesterday and also today. I've really enjoyed listening to everything and feeling involved. And my congratulations to you all. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to say something.
Gillian, nós que agradecemos o seu
Gillian, we thank you. Thank you for your commitment, your endeavor. I remember very much our first meeting, your first visit to Brazil in Rio Grande do Norte, together with Melrose through the North American Association, and Ms. Sandoval from Venezuela. From then to today, despite all difficulties, we've worked, and you put a message recently in private in the WhatsApp about the opportunity of becoming even closer. And yes, we will do that, making public this commitment, because this union of efforts will give a global character to our action, which in the last instance is what matters. Our newborns, they are newborns of our countries, but also of the world. And we are here in function of this cause, of this work. Is that what we said? We're not in an arrival point. It's we're starting point. I like to say that the pandemic brought some gains, but not gains, but opportunities, I like to say. And this is a great opportunity that we're having. If we give ourselves the right to learn with life, I think that in reality, we can build a better world. Okay, we continue together and hope to see you live. Vito, I'll hand you back to the coordination. Greetings, Gillian. I'm going to hand to the next one. Daniele, you have the floor. Thank you, Virginia. Hi, João, and other colleagues that are still connected here. I've been taking notes during all of the event. Some words that have been said during the presentations, during the speeches.
Esse fórum, ele pergunta o que podemos fazer a mais.
This meeting, this forum asks, what else can we do? But besides what else to do, a lot of times the collective, the awareness of the collective actions. And at the beginning of the pandemic, the health professionals and researchers always said one sentence: this is a pandemic that will be has to be faced with collective action if everybody respects social distancing, if all work united in this cause, this disease would be reduced. And Mariana showed to us, Mariana showed right in the beginning that our stories continue, our production continued, our actions continued. And I believe that a lot of this impact, like the ambassador mentioned, what can we do more? is exactly due to this awareness, what I mentioned yesterday, this net action in the network. We have this conscience of the collective and always working in the direction of a common objective, the health of the woman, of the kids, nutritional safety of our kids, our prematures. We walked yesterday together. We're getting at the end of one more day of work. And I think this collective work that Julian Weaver has presented, and you yourself as well, that this is the first step to continue in this collective construction and to be really a global network. We can act without borders and as a public good. Food safety, nutritional safety. That's what I wanted to say. That's about it. And in this game of words, I'll share with you.
Virgínia rápida. Sim. Sim, o que é a cara desse bloco, né, do Dia Mundial. A gente está batendo.
This here is the block here. These are all the words.
Uma leitura em outro idioma, talvez, Valesca, por favor, ou mesmo em português, né?
Tá. Esse foi mapa que a Dani,
This is a map that Daniele, who just spoke, made of the words that most were highlighted during this event. Words like the one that has most highlight, which is solidarity, which is the biggest in the middle, innovation, participation, public policies, collective awareness, social interaction, innovation, inclusion, sustainability, transparency, very present to this day, network, working in a network, quality, planning, a lot of innovation. Okay.
Já falei todas, acredito.
Yeah, I think I said, and sorry, equity and communication. These were the words that most came out of the word of our presenters to this moment in our forum. One more person is asking for the word, Valkyria. Hi. I would like to congratulate this marvelous forum, to congratulate especially João Aprijo. He moves us. He's the strength behind this network. He's incredible, right, guys? I'm not going to say way more because I become very emotional. I'm very thankful, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you, Valkyria. Virginia, thank you for sharing the screen. Thank you all. We have a little bit more of time. If anyone wants to speak,